nunca sé por qué se comparte Juana María Guardiola. Como me estoy dando un poquito cuenta, ya mero voy abriendo los ojos. Ella me estaba robando desde el día cuando se murió mi señora. $2,000 que le prestó primo Juan. $2,000 que ella agarró de un banco financiero donde le prestaron $2,000. Yo pagué para atrás. Yo le pagué a primo Juan para atrás. Y luego también arriba de eso, ¿cómo fue? ¿A qué más le debía? Al banco, a primo Juan. Y donde enterraron a mi señora, no sé, como $2,000. Eran como $6,000. Era mucho, pues nomás dos, two plots donde se entierran la gente. Y es cuando le dije a Juana que me agarrara 3, porque yo no quería a nadie enseguida de mí y de mi señora, el día que ella me moría. Pues nomás me compró 2. No hizo lo que yo le dije que 3, pero pagué $6,000. No sé cómo pagué tanta pinche feria si yo vine del trabajo con dinero. Yo vine con dinero. Siquiera $2,000. Porque yo pagué el cajón y di tanta feria. No me acuerdo mucho. No me acuerdo porque yo pagué para atrás. Por eso se comporta pendeja la señora. Conmigo se hace la pendeja cuando le digo algo, a veces no quiero hablar con ella porque es bien rata, le dijo su pinche madre, bien rata, vato. Ella me estaba robando, desde cuando, con todos los income tax de cada año, esa señora me robaba. Yo no me quedaba allí en esa casa, por nadie le daba los income tax y con eso, pero ella me robaba porque agarraba chingos de feria como, I don't know, vato, I know it was close to at least, I don't know, what would you get, 5,000? A little bit more? I think it was a little bit more for 2. When you claim, I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking. That's every year. I only got to see that maybe once, and that's at the end. I told her, give me $5,000 because they were kicking me out right before the Harvey. Oscar was kicking me the fuck out of the house, man. I told her, give me my $5,000, come and tell me keep my money. So she gave me the money, and in between all that, because I was all fucked up, I just wanted to leave out that house, because Juana used to wake up, levantaba a mi hija, a la más chiquita, a las 3, 4 de la mañana, la levantaba de dormía, de sus sueños, y la levantaba nomás para decirle que me iba a poner en la cárcel. Y apenas yo salí de la cárcel con una señora que se llamaba, ¿cómo se llama esa culera? Esa pinche puta, esa Irene, pinche demonia. A esa le gustaba hacer mucha brujería, la culera. Pero esa era embustera. Su hijo me iba a matar a la verga ya en unos apartamentos. Y tal vez fue a la cárcel, la verga, me querían dar 20 años y no hice ni madres. Pero me salí de esa. Duré 3 meses encerrado y salí de libre. Porque me estaban acusando de puras pinches mentiras, era como Juana embustera. Una embustera. Por eso el día cuando enterré a mi señora y el último cuando comencé como a llorar, porque sí, él la quiso un chingo, No lloré cuando estaba allí en el velorio. Ya cuando la estábamos entrando, qué culeros. El Oscar y la Juanita me agarraban como se me querían. Como, vente, mijo, vete. Hijo de su pinche madre. Hijo de su pinche gente, hijo de su pinche madre. Y por eso cada vez cuando venía Guardiola o venía otra persona acá a visitar, a mirar, eran los dos primeros, Oscar y Juan, y agarraron un huerquito y los ponían así sentados como si los estaban cuidando. Nunca cuidaron a esos huercos, hijo de su pinche va, nunca. Y nomás los cuida para agarrarlos a vergazos. Ajá, la Juan nomás. Por eso el día cuando salí de la cárcel, mi hija Vanessa tenía un ojo negro, un pinche ojo negro, amorado. La agarró a vergazos antes que salí yo a la casa y como se me cayó el corazón, ¿no? Yo encerrado y queriendo salir porque necesitaba que poner mis huercos en el bus para irse en las mañanas. Yo encerrado, esto es todo lo que yo pensaba, porque aquí en Chica los metía en la escuela. ¿Quién nos levantaba para ir a la escuela? Yo mero, nadie más. No ella, no él. Ese vato me corría cada pinche día, de todo lo que era. Todo esos pinches menos me agredía al vato. Yo no podía hacer nada porque quería los huercos un chingo como hasta ahorita, pero ahorita me estoy recordando por qué se comporta así esa señora, porque como apenas iba a hacer el income tax, ¿sabes cómo lo dan? Los 2 primeros años porque puedes hacer tax return, porque te dieron CTC, dinero para los niños. Por eso le dije a esa ruca, ya no vayas a reportar a mis hijos. El día que me salí de su pinche casa, le dije que ya no reportaba a mis hijos. Y en eso, cuando los cayó el COVID-19, pues ahí comenzaron a dar dinero para los que tenían huercos. Por eso le dije a ella. Y allí se me prendió el foco. Le dije, me estás robando porque mandaron dinero. Si no le había dicho, porque pues, le dije a Oscar, porque con ella no quiero hablar, es bien embustera. Ahora sí ya sé por qué es embustera. Ahora sí ya sé por qué se comporta como pendeja conmigo, como se retardada la motherfucker, como retardada, like straight up retarded motherfucker. She acts fucking stupid, nigga. Yeah, dog. You know how they gave us fucking stimulus checks? And I was gonna do my tax return on April 18, but I ran out of time. But hopefully I could do an extension, cause I started looking. I got 2 letters, and they explain how much they gave the first round checks. And I added up because it's $1,400 per adult and $1,400 for every kid. I have 4 kids times 1,400. You do your times, and then you add on the parent me, 1,400. That's the first stimulus check and the second stimulus check. And she's lucky that I mentioned to Oscar that I told her that she's stealing my fucking money. They say money and I need my fucking money. And Oscar started yelling, but I was talking to him because I already know he's a stupid motherfucker, you know what I mean? But I know he knows how it feels when people steal from him, because he had a father. At least he had a father, and he knows what it is when they steal. When he was dying, his fucking half-sister, Quiti, she's a thief motherfucker, So Oscar is contributing to Juanita. Se hace el pendejo el vato, but he knows that she's stealing from me, and she stole. Because when I mentioned it to him about this money that's coming, and I was just telling him cool, because he already had CPS looking at me, or some shit like that, because, they were out there in the front yard, and I was just like, I need money, though, if I wanted to come out, so I started telling him, hey, man, there was somebody here looking at me, but I was talking to him calm. While that car was out there in his yard. I even knocked on the window and told her she's CPS. She goes, nah, I'm not CPS. I said, well, what you doing? I invited her inside my house. She goes, no, I'm not looking at you. Because I asked him, well, what you doing? And she says, well, we're looking at somebody, but not you. That's the way she told me. They're looking at a house, but not mine. But she's parked in their yard, right next to mine. But that's when I started crashing, man, I need some money. And this bitch is stealing. I said, fuck this, they're harassing me because then people calling CPS on me because they're like the second time. It was Oscar or her, the one that called the CPS or Adrian, one of them motherfuckers, because Adrian already had dated already, but he blamed it on his fucking stepson. Oh, pussy motherfucker, that's why I stay away from all them fucking people. But the first stimulus checks were like 6,200, I think. I calculated first. She only gave me 2,000. She only gave me 2,000. But I didn't know how much they had gave at the beginning. But I know it was a little bit, but I didn't say that. I just grabbed it because I already had it free. And they had sent her checks to her, you know, because I was letting her claim. You know, so I could stay with her. That's the way I paid her, because I know she's going to say I never paid her. She's a fucking lying ass lady, a fucking lying. She used to steal my shit, even her and her friends. When I used to let her friends use the income tax, they fucking used to steal it. I ain't never said that, because what the fuck can I say? You know what I'm saying? The stove, it was like 2-3 times they did that shit to me. Besides her fucking never giving me no money. You know what I'm saying? But now I know why she acts stupid. She acts real fucking stupid with me. Hateful ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck I ever do to her? Nothing. But she was an accomplice of Oscar, dog. The weirdest shit, dog. Ever in my fucking life, nigga. That's why I don't like that lady, fool. I had enough of that lady. Had enough, dog. You know, overall, everything she ever did, it never dawned to me that your fucking mother was in it, like hateful like a motherfucker. Because the oddest thing at the end there, like fucking 10 years, and I was living out there in a shack. Me fui a vivir en el cuartito de allá atrás porque como te estaba diciendo que levantaba a mi hija a las 3, 4 de la mañana para decirle que me iba a poner en la pinche cárcel, hijo de su pinche puta madre, vato. Por eso es la que me cae hasta la verga. Y luego cuando me dijo eso, mi hija, que lo levantaba cada pinche noche así para nomás para amanecerla, de que le iba a poner a su papá en la cárcel, así le decía en su cara, 3, 4 de la mañana. Y nomás para eso la quería que se durmiera con ella. Pinche vieja, cómo peleaba con esa pinche vieja. Cada vez que venía de trabajo a las 2, 3 de la mañana, venía y agarraba a mi hija para llevársela a dormir con ella como si fuera su mamá, porque como se le metió en la cabeza, como el otro pendejo Oscar le dijo, sí, ella va a ser tu mamá. Y yo en mi cabeza cuando apenas llegué, apenas enterré mi señora, y esas fueron las primeras palabras que salieron de su pinche hocico ese vato. Sí, esa va a ser su mamá. ¿Cuál pinche mamá? Esa no es mamá, güey. Esa abuela, ni eso puede ser una pinche abuela. Y luego que sea mamá. ¿Para qué chingas quieres ser mamá? ¿Para agarrar a mi hija a vergazos? ¿Para decirle puta? Hacer como le dije a Oscar cuando apenas llegué, le dije, güey, la primera vez que le dices a mi hija puta, te voy a partir en tu madre, te voy a quebrar los hocicos, le dije al güey. Le dije, güey, apenas tenía 4 años mi hija, cuando le dije eso, cuando apenas llegué. Porque cuando yo llegué, vine y viví en una carpa atrás de la yarda, con mis huercos, pero se hizo muy frío. Era diciembre, enero, y estaba bien frío para mis huercos afuera en pañales, ¿me entiendes? Solo me metí en la casa, pero yo seguía afuera durmiendo en el frío, lloviendo, el güey pagándome la lumbre, el hijo de su pinche madre. Y yo con frío, pero me enojé porque el hijo del güey, ese güey no quiere cuidar a sus hijos, por eso está acá afuera. Fue tu pinche madre, porque era de noche, se tenían que despertar en la mañana para ir a la escuela, güey. Y los ponía dentro de la casa a dormir porque estábamos frío afuera. Y decía el güey, y por eso me dormí afuera porque no quería cuidar a mis hijos, pinche bata culera. Era bien embustera el güey, por eso entré para la casa para dormir con ellos, pero yo ya sabía que ahí es cuando se iba el desmadre a comenzar. Ey, y comenzó el pinche desmadre de allí, pero con él. Pero ella se hacía la pendeja. Y no, yo nunca me di cuenta hasta los 10 años que pasaron. Pero el primer momento, porque cuando llegué, pues llegué pisteando, tomando, porque hijo de su pinche madre, cómo me tumbó la vida, ¿me entiendes? Ya la tenía hecha. Mi señora era la llave para todas las puertas que estaban cerradas para mí. Con ella, yo no era un millonario con ella. Ella me enseñó a amar, ella me enseñó amor. Por eso le seguía la vida, nomás porque ella me enseñó a amar. Ella me enseñó a amar. Por eso amé a mis huercos. Yo amé a mis huercos, no importa cómo me trataron ya al último los pendejos. Ellos así me trataron porque como miraban a Oscar y a Juanita hablando conmigo, así estos vatos se criaron. Igualito, pero le doy las gracias a ellos. Me estaba ahogando yo a la verga ya. Con mi hielera, mi estufa afuera. No querían que sea café adentro. Me corría, por eso yo me salía afuera. Yo afuera en un pinche cuarto. Un año duré. Hasta cuando todo cambió. En un cerrón de ojos. Mi vida cambió porque hoy me trataban peor que un perro a mí, esos hijos de su pinche madre. Esas dos gentes, pero yo no sabía que la Juana era así, hasta lo más extraño que pasó. Ella me trataba, un día y al último, era lo más extraño que había visto en mi vida. Si yo estaba acostumbrado a Oscar, ese vato no valía verga, pero yo podía controlar, era un demonio el vato, para mí me valía verga. Ese vato me corría y yo le decía al güey, yo le decía al vato, yo no vengo aquí a visitarte, nomás porque si estoy aquí, la única razón es porque mi jefa, porque es mi jefa, yo la amo por eso. Pero si ella no estuviera cerca de ti, güey, nunca estuviera aquí contigo, güey. ¿Por qué tú no te vas con tu mamá? Así le decía el güey, y yo le decía al güey, porque el güey me corría con huercas en la verga muy chingón. Y yo le aseguraría al güey que yo nunca lo visitaría. Y si no estuviera allí mi pinche jefa, yo sin sabiendo. That she condoned. Ella soportaba lo que el güey le gustaba, como le trataba el hijo de su pinche puta madre. Porque al último, güey, era lo más extraño en mi vida, es cuando me di cuenta como era esa pinche señora. Un día en la cocina ella me estaba corriendo y la verga me estaba... she was fucking just talking shit to me, just like if it was Oscar, dog, like kicking me out, telling me, me decía, si te quieres quedar con la casa, me hablaba en español, le dijo su pinche madre, porque como mis huercos no entendían en español, ella me odiaba en español, la culera, y yo le decía, háblame en inglés. Y me hablaba en español enfrente de mi huerco, porque como mis huercos están pendejos, ellos no saben en español. Amo a huevo la Vanessa. Qué prosita. Hace como un mes atrás, porque no hablo con mi hija, porque ella the way she talked to me, she downed me big time, you know, but all because of the fucking grandma, all because of Oscar, that's the way all my kids talk to me, fucked up, nigga. Cause I was tortured over there, fool. When I was fucking taking care of my kids, in the meanwhile, they were fucking kicking me out, telling me, hey, get the fuck out, take your fucking kid, and all this shit. My kids always used to watch that shit every fucking day, nigga. Oscar was a psychotic motherfucker, but I didn't give a fuck about the goddamn, nigga. That there, when I was doing the same shit, nigga, it was one fucking night. That fucking lady was fucking just dogging me the fuck out. And I didn't give a fuck, like, what the fuck? and it was the strangest shit, nigga. But I'm talking about the fucking just odd, and it just dawned to me right there. I said, damn, that's how wicked this is, fucking me. Because when she was talking all that shit, here comes Oscar from his back room to the hallway into the kitchen. And as soon as he came into like crossing the fucking living room, vato, Juanita act stupid, just exactly like the way Oscar act always stupid in his fucking life, nigga. That nigga always used to aggravate me, nigga. I'm talking about aggravate me. When he used to aggravate me, I'm talking about he used to mock me. When I say mock me, el güey se ponía a interpretar, like interpretate me en la funeral. Cuando estaba enterrando yo a mi señora, el vato se ponía allí a llorar. He used to imitate me. Se le caía el hocico y decía el güey, ¿cómo estabas allá, güey, cuando estabas enterrando a tu señora? Te perdono, te prometo. Le dije, pendejo, yo no le estaba diciendo que te prometo, güey. Dije que me perdonara, baboso, algo que él no sabía. Y no sabe el hijo de su pinche madre. Es lo que yo le estaba diciendo a mi señora cuando la estaba enterrando, que me perdonara. No que le pregunté, ¿qué chica le voy a poner? Ya estaba muerta con tu pinche puta madre. Pero el güey se ponía allí en la cocina, el güey, y a agredirme. ¿Cómo estamos allá enterrando? Que por ustedes, y así era el güey, como llorando como un niño, como me estaba humillando a mí, como así no estaba yo. Pinche vato culero, le estaba diciendo que me perdonara, pendejo. Pero así nada, la Juanita me estaba haciendo esa noche, ya pasaron 10 años, pues es cuando me di, 9 años, ahí por ahí, es cuando me di cuenta que she was the same way as Oscar, vato, porque venía el güey y se agachó la cabeza la ruca esa y como si nada, como like, how you call them fucking people, man? They're psychotic like a motherfucker, dog, like, porque cuando a veces era como un mes antes que pegó Harvey, es cuando cambió toda mi vida. Cuando estaba todo Houston, Texas abajo de agua, güey, cuando estaban toda la gente esparramada sin dónde vivir porque estaban todas las casas hundidas, este güey llegó a la semana, güey, corriéndome la verga de la casa, güey. Nadie tenía casa donde vivir. Estaban todos, el güey buscando una policía para echarme a la cárcel, el hijo de su pinche padre, cuando estaba aquí la gente de Hilton ayudando a Juanita a componer su casa, el güey corriéndome frente de la gente, el güey gritando y odiándome, diciendo que llegara afuera de la cárcel y que me tenía que ir, y hasta se arrancó en su troca gritando y que iba a ir a buscar una policía el güey. Policía el güey, acuérdate, no había nadie, no había ni policías en la calle, y el güey buscando el güey. Y qué bueno que estaba primo Juan, porque hace como unas 2 semanas aquí las 3 casas y esta casa no tenía ni agua de servicio, pero le estaba saliendo mierda a esta casa y me dije, chinga madre, ¿cómo chingado está saliendo mierda? Mi casa ni tiene agua. No, era la casa de Juana y Oscar. Como no dejan a mis hijos, cuando llegó aquí COVID, corrieron a mis hijos de allá, no podían usar el baño ni bañarse, ¿me entiendes? Y es cuando necesitas que lavarte las pinches manos porque supuestamente te morías a la verga porque eran germs, ¿sí no? Oye, cómo corrieron a mis hijos de allá porque llegó Adrián. Y era la oportunidad para echarle la culpa a Adrián, que no los quería allá. Así no se escondía Juana. Porque Juana les decía, vayan y caguen allá como su papá. Vayan y caguen, así no les dice, y así no, esa ruca no vale verga, vato. Esa ruca no vale verga, pero ahora sí ya sé por qué se comporta así conmigo, como pendeja. Como si yo ni hablo con esa gente, ni miro para allá, Ya llevo un chingo de tiempo de echarme un pinche bañoto. Pero ya estás a la verga. Pues anoche, porque anoche era el último día para hacer mi income tax. Pero me voy dando cuenta cuánta pinche feria la ruca me robó. Hasta eso. Envidiosa la pinche ruca, yo sin agua ayer diciéndole a mis huercos que van y cagan allá como yo, pues como no tengo agua, así me dice mi cuerpos, ¿me entiendes? Y queriendo poner a mi hija Vanessa en la cárcel, hace como un mes estaba allá afuera gritando, te voy a poner en la cárcel, es lo que quiere ser la hijo de su pinche madre, ella se comporta como Oscar, la hijo de su pinche madre. Así igualito como ese güey a mí, cuando tenía 15 años, güey, todos los tiempos hablando a la policía, el güey. Ahora es ella. She's a little Oscar now. She's a little fucking Oscar. Ahora sé por qué se comporta así, ¿no? Porque es rata la hijo de su pinche madre. Y nomás me dio $2,000. Y eran 6,200. O 6,400, necesito que me da el pinche papel otra vez, pero hay chingos de feria. El primer stimulus check que les mandaron, y eso qué bueno que no soy pendejo, porque eso es lo que ellos piensan, que soy pendejo. Por eso se comportan así, por eso hablan así conmigo, como pendejo, como si así en reality, dog. I gave you a fucking dog. They took their fucking dog to a dog pound, and I gave it to so they could take care of it, but Aiden took it out of that fucking house, and I went over there, because Daisy was crying about her dog, about they took it to the dog pound. I said, what the fuck? And I went over there and said, hey, what you do with that dog? I gave it to you to protect it. She looked at me, and she said, no, you didn't give me no dog. She acts fucking stupid, dog. Like the way she was acting stupid when she was talking stupid, talking about get the fuck out of her house and all that bullshit. And Oscar came and she acted stupid, like she wasn't saying nothing. She walked right beside him. And it was crazy because el vato vino bien calmado y el vato nunca habla mierda enfrente de ella. El güey se hace un vato a toda madre, como nunca habla mierda enfrente de ella. Pero ella estaba hablando mierda cuando él venía, pero él venía con la cabeza agachada. Y por eso el vato yo lo conozco, ese es el pendejo enfrente de la gente, como si fuera yo el que lo odiaba o algo. No, el vato nunca me quiso, a mí me valía verga si me quería el güey o no. Pero ese vato así nada era desde cuando el chavalo, el vato. Desde cuando le dije and I made him fucking say it out loud, dog. In front of Aiden. I made him tell him, hey, you jealous of my life? And he said, yeah, ever since the day I was born. Yeah. I made him say, I was 20-something years old when I made him say that shit, dog. 26, 27, 28, something around there, man. Long time ago, that's when it dawned on me, a long time ago, like, yeah, that motherfucker's always been fucked up. But that night, when Juanita was talking shit, then here comes the fucking Oscar walking, like there was a kissing. She takes off to his room, walking, and like she was never telling me nothing, and he was walking towards me, like into the kitchen. Me la pasaba en la cocina cocinando para los huercos. Hijo de su pinche madre, vato. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ¿cómo me pasaba todo el día en la cocina nada más para los huercos? Cuando estaban chiquitos, y el vato corriéndome, agrediéndome, todo lo que me quería ver en la cocina, que no que me quería en la cocina, como si yo quería comer, güey. No me la pasaba mamá, ¿me entiendes? Pisteando porque, oye, güey, como me dolió el corazón cuando me quitaba, era la llave de mi vida. Duré 12 años y 2 meses con ella. Y 3 días. 12 años, 2 meses y 3 días duré con ella. Todos los días yo dormía con mi señora. No vivía con esos güeyes, por eso me odiaban, porque como hay una señora que sí me amó, ella fue mi llave, vato. Ella vino, la mandaron conocerla y para que me calmara. Y para hacerla, para vivir esta vida, para seguir viviendo esta vida de perro que tenía yo. You know? That's what I already know, dog. She loved me, fool. And she loved the person that I was, that I never gave up, you know? That's what she loved me, dog. Because I was never no hoe-ass nigga like them. I love my kids, you know? Por eso Juana cuando estaba viva mi señora, cuando estaba viva mi señora, él le decía a Juana, así, él golpea tus huercos. Nunca mi pinche vida yo golpeaba mis huercos, nunca, güey, no era como... Pero ella así, como si fuera realidad. Cuando estaba viva mi señora, Juana le decía, sí, él golpea tus huercos. Y Lupe le decía, él no le pega a los huercos. Así no le decía a mi jefe, mi señora le decía, mi Guadalupe Sánchez le decía a Juana María, él no le, porque ella decía así, como si fuera de verdad, ¿cómo chingados ella podía saber si ni vivía con nosotros? Pero le aseguraba a mi señora que nunca le ponía yo las manos a mis hijos, nunca, vato. Por eso el día cuando salí de la cárcel, cuando me estaban dando 20 años y no hice nada, con esa pinche ruca que era mi novia, la bruja esa, como la Irene, así pues su nombre era Lenora García, era bien bruja, le dijo su pinche madre, pero me valía madre, me estaba cogiendo una bruja. Pues su pinche madre. Pero esa ruca también me puso la brujería. Pero me estoy dando más cuenta, hay más gente que se me está poniendo brujería. Como la mamá de mis hijas. Esa hijo su pinche madre se llama Ruth Martínez. Esa es, va a la iglesia. Es counselora, she's a counselor to a fucking church. Es como esas gentes que ayudan a la gente como cancelera de la iglesia. Así nace esa pinche ruca. La primera vez que me di cuenta que ella me estaba poniendo brujería, cuando tenía 19 años. Algo en mi cabeza me dijo que abriera la cajuela del carro y lo abrí. Nomás porque me estaba diciendo la conciencia a mí que güey, estás manejando su carro, pero abre la cajuela. Y abrí la cajuela y atrás vi una caja blanca con un moño rojo. Pero cuando la abrí, eran todas las fotos de mí mismo. Chingos de fotos, pero nomás de mí. En una caja blanca, con un moño rojo. Y todas las fotos dentro de mí. Cuando voy abriendo la cajuela del carro y abriendo la caja. Y yo sin saber, nomás porque me estaba diciendo la conciencia, güey. Hay algo mal, abre la caja del carro. Y es lo que me encontré. Por eso yo sé que esa su pinche madre es bien odiosa. Porque como me enamoré de Lupe. Guadalupe Sánchez. No, porque antes que conocí a mi Guadalupe Sánchez, pues conocí a esa pinche ruca, a Ruth Martínez. Tenía 15 años y ella tenía 19. Hice 3 hijos con ella. El primero se me falleció, era un hijo mío. Y yo tenía 16 años cuando lo enterré. Y luego tuve a mi hija, a Stephanie, y luego tuve a Britney. Pero pinche ruca, esa embustera, rata, esa pinche ruta era rata, la rata de madre, vato. Firmaba los cheques de su jefe para comprarme ropa, la cosa pinche madre, y ella también. Pero ahora su pistola de jefa para dármela a mí. Es cuando a mí me llevaron a la cárcel por primera vez por robando carros, los llevaba a la culera también. Yo no estoy diciendo que era un vato toda madre, pues ya estaba en la desmadre, ¿me entiendes? Porque como no puede vivir aquí en la casa, el Oscar se enojó ahí, el güey corriéndome también. Pues ese güey todos los tiempos como en ese tiempo pues no sabía, pero porque estaba chavalo, sabía, pero ya sabía cómo se comportaba conmigo, pero antes que yo sabía que, antes que dijo que me tenía envidia desde el día que yo nací, pues todavía no sabía que eso es lo que sentía el güey, porque no supe eso hasta los 20 y tantos años, pero en el momento de 15 años que tenía, pues se enojó el güey, porque como me estaba dando panoche una ruca de 19, pues ahí ahora sí ya, porque el güey me corría, pero a mí me valía verga que me corría, pues ya estaba con otra agarrando panoche la verga, pero pinche ruca ya, era bien bruja, la cola bien rata, bien embustera. A todos les decía que no compré pañales y que la verga y que la verga. Pinche ruca. Es cuando yo me arranqué para ser weldador o soldador. Y vine para atrás con licencia de soldador y todo, pero porque tenía 2 hijas. Y ya prometía que nunca me iba a poner en child support. Y sí me puse la hija de su pinche madre. Nomás cumplí desde los 18 allá en Arkansas. Cass, Ozark, Arkansas. I turned 18. And the state trooper came and gave me child support papers. And I was just 18. That same day that I turned 18, a state trooper came out there and gave me fucking child support paper. I said, damn, and then that was the first, that's Stephanie. And but my ego fucked me up, because I got balls the fuck. I am going to pay when I went the second time for Britney. Of course, I said, I paid back child support. That's where I fucked up. My ego fucked me up, man. My ego fucked me up, man. That's the truth. The only time my shit will go, what the fuck, I ain't gonna pay, what the fuck. I ain't no low life. But I didn't, man, that was my intention to pay, of course. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, I'm the father, I am pay. But I agreed to pay back child support. That's why I'm backed up in child support, because of my ego. And that's at the same time when Rue was telling the people in the back, the justice for the child support, that my little girl wanted to change their name. And that's how ignorant that fucking bitch was, telling them, at the time they were young, 8, 9, I don't even know, I gotta look at how old were they, but they were young. She telling them back there in court that my kids wanted to change their name to Martinez, that they want to be together. They clearly had another. That bitch was fucked up. And even and then after she took me to court, but she already put the court papers for child support like 5 days before my girl passed away. It was July 31st when she pushed the child support. It was 2008, January 31, when she put it on a docket for child support. Ruth. 5 days before Guadalupe Sanchez passed away. Man, I know that horrific ass event was gonna come down. They stripped me from everything, vato, cause she was the only key. She was the only key to open up every door that was closed. You know, she was my key to life. You know what I'm saying? So when they took her away from me, vato, everything came down, vato. Everything came down, vato. But that's one thing that kept me going just cause of her. That's what she loved me for. And but on top of that, I had all these people hating me, but I didn't know Juanita was like that, you know? Even though at the beginning, like I said, I came drunk, you know, like drinking heavy, because, man, what the fuck, something just hammered me, you know what I'm saying? I had a home, we both had jobs, we had a van, we had a 2-door garage, 3/4 acre land on a house, making between both of us like $5,500 a month. We were making it, dog. We were making it, fool. and she was about to finish up her school. She was gonna sign back in and finish it off. She already had enough credits for a bachelor's. Guadalupe Sanchez had enough already for a bachelor's. She was gonna go for a doctorate to be a psychiatrist to help kids. Ever since I met her, that's what she wanted to do. Be a psychiatrist. I was gonna be married to a psychiatrist for real, like for real. And I'm no lie. Guadalupe Sanchez was my goddamn key, vato, to the life of hell, vato. But she came down to show me love, like to hold on, nigga. But they broke me when they took her, vato. But she had to come just so I could meet her, so I could hold on. I'm not gonna shut the fuck up, nigga. I didn't fuck, man. Fuck you, nigga. You piece of shit. She was smart, though. She was real smart. Like I've been saying, I still got her transcript from college. Straight honor roll and college. You know, I still got one of her little certificates, you know, where it says honor roll in college, you know what I'm saying? That's hard to do. Shit, I could better be just in regular school. Get straight on. She got it in college, you know? And I remember the first time when they gave her a reward for $300 because she ranked top 3 on the day that she took a GD test in Texas. You keep on taking me like I ain't telling. I'm really gonna hurt you. She got that. We were young. That's when we were barely like me had barely met. You know, we haven't had that long being with each other. But she had, you know, she took a GD before she met me. And like at the beginning of our relationship, there was a letter. I remember she cashed it in over there at Fiesta on Airline at 45. She was happy as my, but I was just thrilled. I said, damn, this chick, a top 3. That's when it dawned to me how smart this chick was. At the beginning of our relationship, that's when like it was dawned. I said, damn, she is, boy. Wow, damn, people, because I'm telling you, nigga, shit, I only made it to the 9th grade, but by the time I met her, luckily me, that I had put myself through Job Corps because I was spiraling out of control. You know, right before I took up to Job Corps, that's when my homeboy Alex and Scheming Chiefy, the one got lethal injection, the other one got 15, the other one got 30, and my homeboy got 50 years for masterminder. You know, my life was spiraling out of control. I thought right there at the end, and luckily me, I wasn't part of it. Because of some higher power, vato. For some odd reason, and then I woke up that morning at my homeboy Beto's house, and I went to the phone to go pick it up. Why they didn't ring or call us, because they were supposed to call us. Pick it up that day. And I remember waking up, and I want to go pick up the phone off the phone. That was sitting on the wall. You know how we used to hook up the phones on the wall? You know, with the cord and shit like that, whatever. But it wasn't cordless. It's at the cords to stuck on something, but the ones you hang up, you know? Before the ones you used to sit on the table or something, and then they moved up to hanging them up on the wall and shit like that. But like, I picked it up, and his phone line was dead. But it was a higher power. For some odd reason, the phones weren't working. So I guess that's why I know why me and Minnie show up. You know, I wasn't involved in that shit. But that's how real close I was to ending my life, you know, by doing some fucking dumb ass shit like that. But some higher power, for some odd reason, the phone didn't ring. So I'm already at a lost end, nigga. I'm already at a loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a loss, nigga. God damn, I'm using the bathroom, man. I got put pause. I gotta go use the bathroom, buddy. Damn, I was just looking at this box. The box, that saxophone. That's why I don't throw it away. That I look at it right now and I just wanted to mention. And that's the saxophone I got for Christmas for Houston. When it was 9 years old. When I always remember looking out my window, and there was that same year in 2008 or 2000, at the end of 2008, beginning of 2009, it snowed that year, and he was dragging the saxophone, like holding it, and standing in front of my window. This shit broke my heart. Fool. Mom just passed away, and I bought him a saxophone. I was 9 years old. And the only reason I bought him a saxophone, and before I even mention it, but I'm going to back up a little bit when I said it break my heart, because I look out the window, it was snowing, and he'll have a grip on the saxophone. Saxophone will be dragging on the ground. It reminded me like what's some little characters? With Snoopy and God damn, what's the name of the little characters, fool? You know, the one that drags his fucking quilt all over the ground? With the little Tweety Bird and Snoopy. Boy, it reminded me of that character, you know? But instead of dragging a sheep, he'll be dragging a saxophone. And my mom just passed away, and he was outside standing on the snow as I look at him through my window. It break my heart, fool. But I gave him the saxophone. It's not even a toy, you know? But I bought him that because there was one day I was mopping inside of their house, en la casa estaba mapeando, when I start hearing Oscar yelling. I'm over there mopping, but he over there yelling. My name, Eduardo! And I'm mopping, man, what the fuck, man? I saw walk out pa' afuera de la pinche puerta, güey, de atrás, en la yarda atrás, el vato Oscar con un palo correteando a mi hijo Agustín, porque Agustín halló una corneta, un horn, the ones you blowing, and my son, he made noise out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He had a bugle, there you go, a bugle. Oscar had one in the shack, and I don't know, but Agustin found it, and he started playing it, woo, and Oscar heard him playing it, and motherfucking Oscar came and started chasing my kid with a fucking stick. Like fire, chasing it, and Agustin was running around a goddamn bush in the back of the windows of the living room. There used to be some bushes back there, and them bushes, there was a special flower that Guadalupe used to put on there. But anyways, he was running around that plant, the plant that his mama used to get flowers from. He was running around that plant. Oscar was trying to chase him with the stick, and he was just trying to duck and dodge him. And when I walked out there, it was weird because Oscar was just trying to get to him, and you could see Houston going left to right, trying to get away from him, and he had the hands on his fucking beaker like, no, he ain't gonna. That's a fucking crazy motherfucking Oscar, man. No vale verga, sigo su pinche madre. I got mad at myself, man, give him that fucking beer, don't be grabbing nothing from his ass. But that's when they start accumulating, you know. It's like I knew, boy, it was me waiting for it, dog. You know, I used to yell at my kids, don't grab nothing from them people, man. You know, they used to aggravate me, dog. Aggravate my little kids, dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's why I haven't thrown away that saxophone. I don't know if I put a video up about a saxophone that looked like a dead coffin. Yeah, well, that one, I still got it. That's why I haven't thrown it away or nothing, you know? That was his first present that I gave him for Christmas. and he was 9 years old when Mama passed away. And then they wanted to play some type of, and that's why I knew he was good for horns. So I bought him a fucking saxophone. That saxophone, this one there, but years went by. He was just 9 at the time. But when he went to Stelic, he joined the fucking the band for Stelic middle school. Yeah, for Stelic middle school, isn't it? It has to be. But anyway, he joined, and I ain't had no job, no nothing, but he wanted to join, and he needed a saxophone. I said, hell yeah, boy. By some miracle, you know what I'm saying? I got a saxophone, but I had to have a credit card. I don't know how the fuck, but I signed up and got me a credit card, and I got one. I bought him one. I bought him a saxophone. That's the only reason how he had a saxophone. I still got that saxophone. It's a Yamaha. That's a good one. I still got it. It's over in the room. I'm about to bring them two horns out. But the first one, the one I got him for for Christmas in 2009, the same year his mama passed away, and just cause Oscar was chasing him, but I knew there that he was good, like he wanted to play music, like he was good at horns, so by the time he made it to Stelic, he wanted to sign up for music, and I was happy because I already knew, since he made noise at that bugler, a bugle, a bugler. Yeah, roll them up, baby. Give me the zigzags, motherfucker. Woo! Hey, but like I was saying, I already knew my son, he was gonna be good like at music, and he was. I thought he was good at fucking he was good at saxophone. He got straight A's. He was an honor roll. But his fucking math teacher was a hating ass fucking chick, vato. Fucking used to go to his fucking music teacher and tell him that he couldn't go. They had a field trip to the Six Flags or something, and they kept him. They didn't let him go. Cause his fucking math teacher. And when his mom was alive, she told me musicians. They're smart people, but the only thing that they lack is math. And that's the truth. If you go look, if you go look at the percentage of like smart people, they play instruments. Like above average people, they play instruments, fool. Those are above average. People that can play instruments are a bit smarter than just the average people like me, nigga. And that's the truth. And I know because Lupe used to tell me she was smart, dog. She was smart like a motherfucker. That's why she was my key to this fucking hellhole, nigga. She was my key to everything, dog. I love that woman, nigga. I knew what I had. She was valuable, dog. She was very valuable to me, nigga. There would have been no way. They would have been hating me more. They'd have been hating me more if she was alive. There would have been no way. How could this nigga from the street be married to a doctor, psychiatrist? Come on now, man. And that's what she wanted to be. My luck, I didn't have no money to send her to school. She put her life away to give me kids. She set it aside. But at the end, when everything was getting, everything was getting in place, like everything was gonna start going like the fucking shit when they took her away. When they showed me that life can bring me down. I'm talking about down, nigga. I'm talking about fucking hitting the floor, homeboy. And squirming on the floor like a fucking snake. Like I tell you about you, why you keep on wanting to fight me? Because you already got that. All I need you to do is put a I used to be in that garage crying my motherfucking ass off, dog. After my kids were asleep. I had to cry when I had to put them to sleep. Be up all day. Man, I'm going through the most cleaning, taking care of them. So I can put them to sleep so I can cry in the garage. And that's what Juanita was doing in that garage, fool. And those are like the first key points. Like, it was the most fucking crazy shit, nigga. I don't know what the fuck we were arguing inside the garage. I was just arguing about, cause I'm a father. That's what I was arguing about. I didn't give a fuck about that. Nothing. I was just arguing that I was a father. That I'm taking care of my kids. And she's talking to me, and I guess just cause I had liquor in me. I don't know what the fuck. These people that drunk are stupid or something, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. I remember everything, nigga. I was a functional motherfucking alcoholic, nigga. I was drowning myself in the alcohol, dog, cause it was the most awful thing in my whole entire fucking piece of shit of life that I had going on, you know? But she walked in there, and I don't know what the fuck we were arguing, but I know it was about the kids, and I know I was just acting like, man, I'm a fucking, I'm taking care of. And this is late at night, and she me face to face. Yeah, and I'm yelling at her already, man. I'm tired of that lady, man. But, you know, it wasn't done to me, man. I was going through bigger shit, you know. But she stood there in my face, though. And since we were arguing about the kids, she blurted out and yelled it out in front of my face. I remember looking at her. She looked at me with a fucking face all red, her veins popping out, and with the fuck-ass, evil-ass look. And she said, came out her fucking mouth. She goes, yeah, that's it, por eso te estamos pagando $400. She said that she was paying me $400 to take care of my kids. That's absurd, nigga. That's absurd. How the fuck are you gonna be back? I'm talking about, I just buried my wife about a month, 2 months prior to this, when she's telling me in the garage, yeah, por eso te estamos pagando $400. She told me, she lied to me, telling me about my life and telling me that she was paying me $400 to take care of my kids. Man, is that not crazy? Coming out of somebody's mouth telling me that, yeah, man, that bitch ain't never pay me no fucking money. I'm telling you, she be stealing my fucking money. When did she ever get? But she was telling me, that's how fucking lying that fucking lady is. That's how fucking lying that bitch is, dog. I'm telling you, I swear to G, nigga. Hold up, the dogs are barking. Fucking dogs. I got dogs because they fucking keep. Damn fucking dogs, man. I'm about to wrap it up. I'll add on some more and more and more. Man, I should have been done it a long time ago, but I never, man, fuck this shit, man. Sick of a lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Pero ya she stood, I se pone en mi cara y me dijo así en frente, bueno, nomás a mí, éramos yo y ella. Y así me dijo en mi cara, sí, te pagamos $400 para que cuides a tus hijos. Pues tu pinche, ¿cuándo chingados me pagabas a mí para cuidar mis huercos? Nomás así me decía, como tan pendejo para decirme eso como si fuera realidad. ¿Cómo chingados me vas a pagar a mí dinero para cuidar? Pinche vieja embustera, vato, pero por eso. Ay, yo ahora me recuerdo cuando fui no sé de quién era el pori, era de mis primas, de Fanny, pero un día cuando fui para allá, el esposo de la más chiquita me dijo, y la van que traes es de tu mamá. Y yo lo miré, el güey, le dije, no, es mío, porque él no me iba a agarrar un mueble para moverme. Yo lo agarré sin licencia, sin seguranza, y agarré una pinche, una troca para moverme, estaba cabrón, en el bus, en el frío, y yo pagando la cuenta de donde agarró $2,000 de un banco financiero que le prestó 2,000, supuestamente. Pero me urgía la vieja esa. Carnito, que pagues cada mes. Y yo, pues sí, yo voy a pagar. Y apenas llegué y enterré a mi vieja, pero $6,000. Era mucho pinche feria. Si yo tenía casi toda la feria desde comenzar. Y yo pagué chingos de feria. Pero así yo pagando. Por eso voy a sacar las cuentas. Porque desde entonces me estaba robando la culera, vato. Porque le pagué el financial, the financial, it was like main financial banking or something like that by Walmart. Or she goes get a money loan and shit. But I paid it every fucking, I went every fucking month. Cada vez que me pagaban a mí una vez por mes. 1,100 ahí por ahí. Y yo iba y pagaba $200 por mes para la cuenta que ella dijo supuestamente que le prestaban para ayudarme. Nah, man. Fuck no, nigga, that was too much money. And I started adding up. I paid her fucking little bank loan, nigga. Y cuando fui la primera vez a pagar $200, quitaron 163 o $69 en puros intereses. Porque como pinche Juan no pagaba su pinche deuda, nunca pagaba su deuda. Cuando yo llegué con la primer nota de $200, quitaron $169 en puros pinches intereses. Y nomás $30 para la cuenta. Porque como supuestamente que le prestaban 2,000 para mí, pero esa era feria que ella, para ella misma, pero como me miraba cara de pendejo y yo pues no estaba pensando porque se me cayó algo de la vida. Yo que chinga estaba pensando que mi pinche madre me estaba robando a la verga. No me vine dando cuenta ya hasta el último, por eso no lo quiero esa pinche vieja. Vine embustera la motherfucker. O sea, a mí me echaba mentiras, como si le iba, como si, like if I was gonna agree to the fucking shit that she was saying about $400 fucking that she paid. Like if I was gonna agree just cause I was drunk, like yeah, she paid. How fucking can I be that stupid? Even that's how fucking stupid. But into the end, nigga, that's what, so right now I'm adding all this fucking money. Ahora sí ya sé por qué se comporta así una tan pendeja. Porque she was my money. Todavía me debes como 6,000 del primer cheque. Por eso nomás me dio 2,000. Qué bueno que hablé, que abrí la boca, pero no sabía cuánta feria, por eso me gustó dando cuánta feria era. Por eso juego donde juego y agarró la feria y me la trajo al siguiente día. Porque yo le dije, Oscar, dile al rey que no va a reportar y que me mandan mi dinero que él está mandando. Y dice, él sabe, se hace el pendejo. Por eso me vino aquí hace como un año y me quería dar un brisket. Le dije, ¿qué chica me quieres dar un brisket? Ni tengo hielera, ni tengo electricidad, güey. Y tal dice, ¿por qué no quieres le carne comandando? ¿Cuándo chingados ese vato me quiere dar algo, el güey? Ese güey nunca me quiere dar ni vergas, pero como mira el güey, que ni lo visito, era como le decía el güey, si no fuera por mi mamá, o la pinche jefa en ese tema, yo no te veo, la neta, ahora vivo enseguida, güey, y me vale verga ese vato. Me vale verga ese vato. Ahora ni la pinche vieja la miro esa. Ya no ni te motherfuckers, vato. Por eso me pusieron aquí en el lado de ellos, porque un dios chingón, como me echaron en la esquina, como se agüitaron conmigo, como me estaban tratando y voltearon las cartas en los culeros, como me trataban peor como un pinche animal. Aquí alguien chingón, como un higher power, un dios chingón, vato. Porque yo me agüitaba, yo al último yo recé a mí mismo, yo le recé a mí mismo Dios. Porque como no había otro Dios en ese tiempo que yo quería que me estaban ayudando, y no me ayudaron, así no yo miraba, pero sí sé que me cuidó todo este tiempo. Pero ya al último, a los 10 años, cuando estaba viviendo en un pinche cuarto atrás, en la yarda, y dormí en una silla, porque tenía miedo que me iban a echar en la cárcel, porque es lo que quería hacer la pinche vieja esa con su pinche madre, aventarme en la cárcel. Y ese de arriba del otro baboso también me entiendo que anda hablando de la policía, el vato y la verga, corriéndome muy verga, el hijo de pinche madre. Pero la ruca queriendo poner en la casa, por eso me fui en un cuarto atrás de la casa de ellos. Allá viví porque ya tenía miedo y también me faltaban 5 orcos para criar, ¿no? Me faltaban también como 6 años. 5 años más. Es cuando voltearon las pinches cartas, vato. Me humillaban, me trataban peor con un animal. Es cuando hice un rezo a mí mismo, yo hablé con mí mismo, yo mismo me hice el Dios. Y yo dije, ¿sabes qué? Yo te prometo, Lalo Guerra, que lo que hagas, whatever it takes me, nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's life in jail, nigga, you take your fucking kids out of here. And that's what I did, fool. I had with no holds barred, I said, fucking nigga, take these fucking kids out of here, whatever it is. And I turned into that dude, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's when the high power felt me down. Because for all that years, you know, ever since the first time, since the first days, like, since I when I buried my wife, I was telling the high power, if I gotta go through this shit, I'll do it, you know. I'm not backing down, you know. I'm not bad, but look out for me.
Man, it's hard, vato.
I gotta make it, man. You know how hard it is for me.
Yeah, man, I only got 2 more left, nigga. Man.
Dude like me, fool.
You know, it hurts, dog. You know, but I don't give a damn, man. I did it for my kids, fool. That's the only thing that I ever did, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I just fear losing my life because my kids are gonna be in the street, nigga.
That's how I feel. They would never.
And it don't matter, dog.
Like he was looking out for me.
It wouldn't matter for.
Well,
to me, it wouldn't matter, you know, because it would hurt me now. I'll be rolling in my fucking tombstone, nigga. But that's the way the mom is, the way they are, like that thing, man, nigga.
The Father and the Holy Spirit and the Son.
Nothing like them little niggas, dog. And the only reason they're out like that, dog, because they seen their mother niggas talk to me like this, fool. And they talking about, they influence, they ain't give me no influence, and they don't know what the fuck influence. The same shit I'm trying to tell you, nigga, man, you keep on listening to their music, you gonna listen to it too much. Like my boy, Wharf Arms, and that's the truth, nigga, it's true. I'm trying to explain, but then it gets back into me, I'm trying to explain, and nigga, oh, you listen to me, I'm trying to tell you, nigga, man, you keep on listening to it, you gonna do some stupid shit. And you look stupid, enough that the nigga fucking, cause listen to that shit's gonna fuck them up, dog. Cause they already all like and talk to me fucked up, nigga. Just cause these motherfuckers niggas talk to me, that's why my kids are all like that. Look at Vanessa. She weird, man. Just before my birthday, but that's why this birthday was the best birthday, fool. Right before my birthday, and that's after that, man. She's only been at this house only like 4 or 5 times. You know, the only reason because I ain't got no bathroom, not running water in this house, fool. But that fucking lady, I'll tell this kid, go shit over there. What the fuck? There ain't no water. But go shit over there with that. Hey, that lady envy me, nigga. I didn't know it, fool. And I got my kids all fucked up in the head. They don't see it, nigga.
¿Para qué le dices a mi hija, la Daisy? Sí, yo quería una hija. ¿Para qué? Porque ahora quieres a mi hija ya para decirle que
puta y bastarda, haciendo como Oscar y Adrián, ya era. A mí, esos pinches. Ay, vato, esa gente no vale verga, vato. Nunca me valió verga. Pero yo no sabía que mi jefa no valía más verga que el otro güey. El otro güey, he got a bipolar. Pero la Juana no tiene bipolar, ese le viene del corazón, güey.
Muerto nomás por mi hermana. Porque si yo pasé por eso, imagínate, yo tenía una hermana para que el Oscar le dijera puta y la verga.
¿Dónde huevo?
Lo agarraba yo vergazos antes, pero como nunca tuve una hermana.
No, pues tuve una hija, le dije al güey, cuando primero llegamos aquí, tenía 4 años, le dije al vato, porque ya lo conocía. Le dije, güey, la primera vez que tú le dices a la Vanessa, puta, te voy a partir los hocicos. Le dije, y dijo el güey, no, como si yo estaba mintiendo. Nomás tenía 4 años Vanessa. Cuando apenas llegué, porque llegué, y yo no vivía con esos pinches vatos. Ellos me tenían envidia, pero yo no sabía. Yo sabía que el Oscar, pero yo no sabía que la Juana. Pero sí, tenía envidia, pero no sabía cómo. Eso después que llevaba a mi ruca para el Greyhound Station, to kick her out, and all that shit, you know, at the beginning. But she can't keep away from me because we live together, you know what I'm saying? But before I met my girl, I had problems with them people, you know. Not my mother, but it was always my mother, dog, kicking me out. I thought it was Oscar, now it was her. And I forgot to say, dog, I think it's something to do with my grandpa, fool, from Juana Maria Guardora. I think it has to do something with her jefe. You know what I'm saying? It got to do something with her jefe, dog, because she hates men, fool. Not because she didn't have a father. He had a second family in Monterrey. Yeah. And you know, since she tried to kill the nigga Oscar, and then she, I mean, when I was young, 13, that's the first time she told me que estaba muerta, but look, now she whipped my daughter's ass, tells my kids to go take it, and she hates, and I don't got nothing, dog. It was hard. Hey, man, I was living in a back shack because Juanita was trying to throw me in the fucking jail, dog. That's right after I came out of 20 to life, dog, whatever, trying to give him 2 to 20, whatever the fuck, man, on that jury, dog, but I was already all fucked up. I was going through too many fucking pies with these other people. You know what I'm saying? Putting me in jail and I didn't do nothing, dog. And I had the bitch live with me, and then I come home and I have Juanita fucking trying to put me in jail. That's right there. What the fuck? And then she used to wake up Daisy at 3 or 4 in the morning just to tell her that she was gonna put me in jail. That's traumatizing, fool. I'm talking about Daisy, not even Vanessa. I'm talking about Daisy was just a little girl, and she'll take her to bed over there and wake her up in the middle of that night after night until Daisy told me, hey, Grandma keeps on picking me up in the middle of the night and tell me she's gonna put. So that's an evil ass lady, nigga, a demonic ass lady. Cause I seen a lot of the shit she did, man. A lot of evil shit. Nigga, I had to save Vanessa for getting her ass beat, you know? Fucking Juana with the fucking voice and the fucking veins all up in Vanessa's, and Vanessa with the guard up all scared in the kitchen. Fucking Juana trying to beat her ass. Hey, but she beat her ass when I was in jail because she couldn't do it when I was not out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something they were embarrassed of, nigga.
40 años tuve para saber que yo soy huichol. Y yo sin sabiendo y teniendo padres, pero como son bien sorhuevanzosos, like they're embarrassed, para decir que son huicholos porque
they're the poorest and
son
shit.
los más pobres, son
But Juanita had something like she must have hated her dad because he left with another girl, so she hated niggas, dog. And she was gonna kill Oscar, nigga, and I saved that bitch. He didn't even know it, nigga. She could have got out. I saved both of them idiots. To long and behold, at the end, they were both the same, fool. They were hiding from each other, being evil to me, talking stupid, and they all talk Spanish because my kids talk no English. They're stupid as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just say, I say foul language, they ain't stupid, they're stupid, they don't even know that, I just say because they don't understand Spanish, but that's how stupid they were, that these people are fucking torn me mentally, man, but they didn't know it, that's why I talked to them in Spanish, but it was Juanita at the end, fool, it was wicked, fool, like a little witch, nigga, she'll be in the fucking kitchen telling me, get me the fuck out the kitchen, what the fuck I was there, that I wanted to stay with the house, nigga, I'm living outside in the shack, fool, because she's trying to put me in jail. And she was all, and then I see Oscar coming to the kitchen, and she walks away from me with her head down like she wasn't talking. The same shit that Oscar been doing for all his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it dawned to me, like, that's the most, I was living in a twilight zone, I didn't even know, I knew it was ugly, but then the way they both act to each other, that they weren't fucking talking to me like this. Oscar was normal, because that's the way we were raised. So I thought it was just Oscar, and Juana was just the cool one trying to listen to it. Nah, Juana was using him as a cover up, because that bitch was evil. She's more evil than that nigga. I could fuck with Oscar because he's bipolar, but he can't fuck with me, nigga. That's why he fucked up my kids and shit. That's when I was locked up. She beat my daughter's ass real fucking unos pinches vergazos con madre cuando se estaba echando maño. And Oscar was kicking my son. He was 15. He was like when he was kicking me out when 15. They were living life through them again. These fucking assholes over here. My kids acting bitches with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like fucking hoe ass nigga, dawg. Fucking Vanessa called me every fucking name in the book. And just cause I told her bitches and hoes walk at night. Cause that night she took off with Daisy and Daisy was just barely turning 5 or something like that, nigga. And took off walking behind Emilio and Zeus. And because they got a white Donnie friend, but his father sells he's a dog and these niggas there walking on my leg. I told Vanessa, why you only hoes and bitches walking out? I'm trying to tell her, man, like, and she took that upon her that I called her hoe, and ever since then she was fucking, she went at it hard, nigga. I'm talking about hard, nigga. Ain't nobody ever in my life disrespected so much like her who called me, but I'm talking about real hardcore. Ain't nobody, they don't know her, dog. And if y'all see her, she's real calm, but with her mom, but she's terrified of LA. She's traumatized, nigga. Think about that, nigga. She called me every book out on my name, made me feel like a man, world like damn, I ain't never in my life, ooh, I was different, nigga. I love my kids no matter what, fool. And I still do on top of everything, but hey, I can't have them around me old and being disrespectful. No, she just came on my birthday on this one, fool. And that other idiot, I'm fucking Amir's an idiot, fool. She was still a disband, but I wasn't giving her. I was just telling Daisy and Daisy, you know, telling them stop, cause they were like disrespect me. That's after I told Vanessa, don't come over here. She don't got no business over here, fool. You know, and everybody knows that. No, I didn't go to her 15. Hey man, that girl was evil, fool. Man, like, hey, even trying almost like push me around, like almost trying to fight me, nigga. I had to take out of this house, man. And then I had my other daughter, her half sister, give her pills, and just so she could fuck up her other sister. Like everybody that's connected to me hates on me for some reason. Like my other daughters. Well, you big sister, man. But they're hateful as a motherfucker. Why would you give pills to Vanessa?
And this nigga was snoring, fool.
And then I tell her, and I didn't know Brittany gave them pills to Vanessa. And I told, I was talking to Brittany, tell her, man, your little sister came over here and just all peeled out, talking shit and fucking to me, like all kind of crazy shit. And just to come out, and I didn't tell Brittany nothing. She don't even know today. She goes, I ain't never gonna talk to her. And I looked at her, and she said she gave her the pills. Man, that little girl's evil, man. And Stephanie wanted me to listen to her little sister. Man, she a fucking little girl, man. That's after Stephanie done came over here, after Harvey, and I was living in the shack. The water had just receding. She come over here, woman, hey, what are you doing in the shack? That's right after Agustin found me, he said the same thing. And then I had my uncle Wardella come over here and tell me what am I doing. Everybody, damn, mama. And everybody was homeless, dog. But I was doing bad. Hey, but everything changed after Harvey, fool. I made a deal, dog. My only opportunity, and I got a house, nigga. You just seen Oscar's face, it dropped. No te quiero de vecino, que he was kicking me out, looking for cops, and everybody was homeless, even cops were homeless. There was nobody fucking doing nothing at the Harvey, fool. That nigga got in the truck running around looking for cops, kicking me out, nigga. But then I came across my next door neighbor was selling the house, man. I jumped on that nigga, I made transactions with that nigga, dog. I remember, fool, and I told Juana, no, I'm about to buy that house. She goes, do you want me to go with you? Fuck, you know what the fuck I want you there for? So you could tell everybody, you helped me get a house, bitch. Yeah, you thought I in jail, you try to look good. Now she hated it, because she had nothing to do with me, never did, fool. She always had me stealing my fucking income tax, turning to friends. Man, humiliating me and shit. Fuck that, man. I know her for real, huh? Oh, fucking thieving that lady, dog.
That's why I gotta learn how to control.
And she was about to steal all these other money with the IRS was getting people, and that's how I found out. I said, oh, me about to get income tax, because I can't get no income tax return. Because I can't claim, because I don't work. I got hurt before my wife died, dog. The fuck these kids know?
We probably want to have a mother, and I probably want to have a family, but we have a house, an empty one.
Yeah, I got an empty one now, but fuck it was for the kids. That's the only thing I fear. What the fuck? My kids been imagine the way I live. Now these motherfuckers are ignorant, though.
It's hard about them. But at the
Ever since 2019, nigga, I haven't taken a shower, fool, you know what I'm saying? And mine is because of the love that I got for my kids, because Juana kicked my kids out on COVID. When fucking COVID hit down, hey, man, I was the first one to go tell that lady. She looked at me like if I was stupid. Like, for real. She looked like, you know, that's the way they think. I'm some nigga, you crazy, fool. And I told you, niggas, there's something coming into America. I thought we were all gonna die, fool. I swear to God, nigga. I thought, man, the next morning I went over there and I said, hey, I need 50 gallon barrel, I need to buy all the beans and rice. She would look at me stupid. And they really thought I was really stupid, nigga. The first time I was going to the store, I went with a suit and I bought me some spray. I remember Adrian and her were at the door. I didn't give a fuck. I was going to go buy some food because I know only one person, but that's what the beginning, you know, they fucked us up in our brain, but I really thought we were going to die, nigga. I said, damn. But they thought I was just fucking just a whack-ass nigga talking shit. And I remember seeing Guardiola and Grizzle at the house, and I was over there fucking having some problem with some pussy-ass girl. I was just some fucking wicked, but I seen Grizzly and I told him there's COVID coming, and I love all my cousins and family, anybody, but I remember saying, nah, ain't not gonna happen. Man, it was wicked, fool. It was wicked, but now it's even more wicked because I'm getting all the inside, though, the way they're targeting people like this fucking last shit. It's just for the faggots. That monkeypox, that's crazy. All these niggas are playing with us, fool. But it hurt us. But then niggas were laughing now, you know, it was real. But they all thought I was like an idiot, nigga.
Cause she stole from me, nigga.
Yeah, she always stole. That's why they think I'm an idiot because she was just stealing from me. Oh, fucking lady, dog. She made me pay back my money that I had saved up when I bonded out. And I didn't have to buy, but I was just need to put my kids on the bus. Man, fuck this, man. Trying to get my kids. That's what fucking bored me, nigga.
And I'm glad I did the cuentas, but before I turn it into the IRS.
Yeah, I read all that.
You got a chance.
Yeah.
Your fuck ass lying.
Yeah, lucky they gave me the money because that same day when I found out, dog, I had CPS out there in my front yard and I even knocked on that lady's window and I said, what's up? And I was just playing my cards, dog. I don't even know, nigga. I knocked on the fucking CPS window and it was a lady, and then the second time, she had a dude in there. I said, what's up, man? You the CPS? She goes, no. I said, what you doing here? She goes, I'm just looking at the house. And I said, at my house? She goes, no, I'm just looking at another house. Man, nothing but investigators and shit, but I was so fucked up. And that's that same day, and I seen Oscar out there in the parking lot because they were parked right there between my yard and his. And I went up to the car, knocked at her, and just. I knocked and she said no. She was looking at another house. I just had so much shit going on. But I was telling the CPS, I know they were something, but they're saying they were looking at somebody else. But I told her, come inside my house. Oh shit, I was playing my card right. But she goes, no, I'm looking at another house. So I let that bitch alone. I seen Oscar, and I walked up to Oscar because I had just found out they're gonna give tax returns. Donald Trump gave money back to us. When Donald Trump was giving money out to everybody, I was happy, fool, for everybody. I was even happy when he said he'd give life to all drug dealers. I'm happy, fool. I want a land with no raping, no killing, no drug dealers. I'm happy, but it's hard, man. But I was saying I'm glad. And I was happy when they split the pie so many fucking 59 million ways. And I was happy for everybody. But checks came to me, fool. I was happy like a motherfucker, and I wasn't expecting none. That's when I found out, oh, he's getting our money? Man, sure enough, that same day when I was telling you I was knocking at the CPS workers, I seen Oscar and I walked up to him. And you know, besides the CPS being right there parked there, I walked up to Oscar and said, hey, man, tell your wife to not spend none of my money, give my money. Oh, well, he's almost screaming. I don't even talk to him, but I had to tell him because they think I'm fucking stupid. But that's what she was about to start doing, stealing my fucking money. And so he was stealing, and I told him, I tell your wife down to give me my money because they're sending money. And they act stupid. He was yelling, like trying to yell, but he don't like, come down, espérate. And I'm like, it's trying to tell him real quick, man, your wife is about to steal. And I'm telling him because his sister stole money from him. He kind of knows what it is to have somebody steal something because they stole money from him that his father left. So I'm trying to tell him, like, cool. And he goes, I just told him that, and that same day, nigga, he took off with her, and she came back and gave me $2,000, and fucking Daisy was walking right there, and look, Daisy, I'm giving you that. And what the fuck, a little kid don't know, nigga, they don't know shit, but she missed out $4,000 because it was like $6,000 for every check.
Where was that?
Yeah, so yeah. She still owes me 4,000 on that one. I'm waiting for the third one, but I haven't turned in my social security. But yeah, she was about to start stealing that, nigga. You know, stealing the return money for all the kids. Man, these kids weren't even hers. You know, sometimes that's how evil. She was telling them come over here and shit, and like their father, and I ain't even got running water. You know, that's how evil ass bitch. Telling my kids come over here and shit in peace, and I don't even got running water. That's an evil, that's a hateful ass lady, nigga. But now they truly know who I am, nigga. I always used to tell Oscar, nigga, I wouldn't even visit you, nigga, if it wasn't for my mother. But I ain't know she was not a mother. Oh, I seen that, nigga. I seen that, nigga, already, dog. When I seen Vanessa with the black eye, she called the cops on her, but she lucky Vanessa didn't go to jail because Juanita hit Emilio in front of the cop. That's the only thing I saved Vanessa. Because that lady's a liar, fool. I already stopped her a lot of times, dog, from kicking Vanessa's ass, dog. Vanessa be scared in the kitchen with her hands out. I had to walk in there and fucking Juana all up in her face, about to punch her. Better lucky I'm out. She would have fucked up again, nigga. Vanessa's traumatized, dog. And it's fucked up. And she comes over here and calls me every fucking name in the book. Or like, fuck her. And they're the next people, they got her off. And that's why it hurts my heart, dog. But fuck, I gotta let go of my heart. They're old now. They're gonna break down, dog, what they did. But it's okay, dog. I just can't have big grown people, dog. Look at Houston. That nigga tried to whip my ass right before Harvey. That nigga took off, quit his job, and went to the army. After I done told his ass don't go down, because that's what your mom didn't want, let y'all go to the army. So I made a problem to let y'all go. And that's what she said. That nigga goes to the army. But he didn't go to the fucking platoon shit. Nigga try to go save people now. Then that's the time, like, she gonna go out now. Yeah, dumb. When they have it all made, nigga. You know, I had them where they could go to Job Corps, go get your skills and come back. Because right now, America's need skilled workers. Something, and now they're all backwards. I'm trying to tell you, niggas, don't even listen to rap no more. Nigga, I see all these rappers dying because they're all stupid like a motherfucker. And lucky I didn't die back in the day, nigga. Me went through some gangsterism, dog. Now look at Jay Prince, the one that made a rap a lot, nigga. His little fucking son act, he think a thug, and them niggas are just shooting themselves with some whack ass basketball game. That's the shit they got these niggas up on the mind control shit. And I imagine, nigga, all the hard shit I went through. I don't even supposed to have a house to live in with the house. They can lose it when I'm gone and dead, nigga. Just because they were fucking stupid, nigga. Because they're grown like that. They already talk to me stupid, act to me, and it hurts my heart, dog.
Like a fucking cold.
But that's the only thing that hold me together, dog. That's the only thing people can fucking harm me, because they're my kids, but they're stupid. They've been taking a shot, but they were kicked out when 2019 came. Juanita kicked them fucking kids out, fool. They didn't take a shower for like a whole year, nigga, and lucky that there was no school and imagine, fool, knowing damn well, nigga, you have to wash your hands, because that's at the beginning, you know, but and she didn't give a fuck, but she blamed it on Aiden, because Aiden got that, but that's a little bitch ass nigga too, nigga, that's a hoe ass nigga, dog. Calling him that's a bitch, like, nigga, he just comes over here to put his fucking parents on insurance policy. That's a wicked nigga. And he's just trying to tell me that's my house. Like, he wanted me to fight him. Nigga, I already had this house. I told him, man, I need 4 more years for this house in mine. But he was like, yeah, that's a dumbass nigga. He don't even like Oscar. Nigga, that's a wicked nigga. Put insurance policy on both of them niggas. And that nigga moved in there and kicked out. He was talking stupid. That's what Daisy came and it hurt my heart because she couldn't come up because there ain't no bathroom. But she harder than Vanessa, dog. Vanessa never suffered, fool. Vanessa stayed over there, fool, because I knew she'd come over here. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, it was okay for me. I could do it, nigga. I jumped on the deal. I could live in a house with no light and water. It's better than being homeless and getting humiliated by some people. I could do that. But I thought my kids were going to be all right. You know, they could take a shower. Nah, that lady had envy, told me. Nah, she kicked them all out, nigga. And especially at the fucking worstest time in the world. And they want to blame it on Aiden. Like, they already know how to blame it, but they kick these little niggas out. Ask these little fuckers. Ask these little fucking kids. Ask Zeus, ask Emilio and Daisy. Damn, a 5-year-old little girl. And she gonna take a shower. You know how hard, man. Fuck that, nigga. It hurts my heart that my Daisy knows that that's her fucking biological. Cause I'ma die, and she's gonna die, and she's gonna get older, and she's gonna see. And I know, man, they ain't gonna be stupid. Cause she's gonna reflect back to the days when that lady didn't let her take a shower. But at the same time, they were treating me bad there. But they gonna get older, but it's gonna. I'm not gonna be around, baby. That's hateful, nigga. That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart. Cause she gonna really know that lady ain't love her, nigga. Man, what lady does that, dog?
That for her 15th birthday, fool.
Man,
For her 15th birthday.
So it was 2021 when they started going to school, fool?
Well, now because she still gave it to me.
Yeah, so 2021 they started going back to shower when school started, fool. And I said, okay, cause to me, man, they gotta take a shower to go to school. That's why they had no problem, nigga. But they took it upon themselves, and I still didn't take a shower because I showed them how they didn't let you take a shower. So I showed my kids, and I told them, man, I love y'all so much, nigga. I want to take a shower, show y'all. I couldn't make my kids feel, imagine me taking a shower and not my kids, fool. I would have been a real piece of shit ass dude, nigga. Like a real piece of shit, like the way they make me feel right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause I still haven't taken a shower and they already go back into. But to me, I let them do cause they gotta go to school. But they didn't want to though. But now they let them go take a shower cause now they see that I haven't taken a shower. I don't even want to deal with them, man. Cause the way they did my family, nigga. I will never forgive nobody like that, nigga. Hey, you could have done that to me. Oscar did everything in the life that could fuck me up, nigga. I survived because I could handle that devil. But he couldn't touch me, fool. So he did it to my kids, fool. And then that lady really did it to my daughters, dawg. Since Juanita was always called a bitch and a whore every fucking day of her life, she fucking had to take it on my daughter and call her a slut and bitch and beat her ass, nigga. Like beat her ass, like stomp on her while she's taking a shower, nigga, in the shower, fool. And wrap her up in a curtain and start stomping on that little girl, nigga. Ooh, motherfucker. And then Agustin protecting her from the vergazos and that fucking biological mother with high heel shoes striking a nigga in the back of the head because she's Agustin currying Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? That's an evil bitch, nigga. With tacones hitting my kid. My kid was covering Vanessa, but she's attacked him, nigga. Dog, locked up when I locked up. Oh, fucking hateful ass, bitch. And then she lied that she lost my money. But I was just so stupid. I just want to get out, nigga. I wasn't even thinking. I even paid her back my money that she lost. How the fuck I'm going to pay her my money? She said, oh, I lost the money. I borrowed the money from him. And then I took her to bond, and I told her how much you paid. She goes, 35. I went inside, walked in, I asked the bail bond, can I get at least half of my money back? And he goes, nah. And I said, well, how much would she pay? And they showed me, and he showed me the contract, $3,000. That bitch still tried to tell me, besides the money that she lied, that she lost, and I don't know why the fuck I even paid her back, nigga. $3,000 after I came out of jail, each month, 1,000, that's all I get, man. I can pay me, what the fuck I am. But now, I'm out there, I think she was fucking poisoning me, like with that voodoo on my food, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because people from Real de 14, fool, it's witchcraft, fool. I just really found that. That's why I know a lot of shit. And I wonder she's fucking witchcraft. You know, she got Delta and she came over here and I made her feel like she good doing away with me, man. Ever since then, I cut on. But I told her, hey, man, you poisoned because she used to bring me food over here, fool. And I used to tell her, hey man, I think you're poisoning, and she, you know, she stopped bringing me food. But she was just humiliating my kids because she'll bring like food that I couldn't even cook because I don't even got gas, and she put it out there. But that was just for her to laugh, you know, that's just human. But she's a sneaky ass lady, nigga, but I know her now, like real, nigga. She's a lying ass lady, nigga. She's real evil, fool. She hated that my fucking woman really loved me. She can't fuck with Lupe. She really loved me. She hated that, fool. I didn't know at the time because I used to have virgin girls, like virgins coming over to the house, even with her and trying to take me to church. And Juanita would say, nah, déjalo de marihuano. And I just stay at the house and but she'll take these girls away and one of me, and one of them, the one she took to church, she wanted me to go to church, but my mom said, nah, it's me marihuano. I don't give a fuck, I smoke, nigga. But she ended up getting married to one of my homies is marijuana. That nigga got married to her fucked her and spit on her face and divorced her. Dang, you know. And this is before I met Lupe, you know. And not that I said I could have been any better, but I know I wouldn't have known shit like that. But she was wearing shoes every day. That's how hateful. And then I had another one. Her name was Beatrice. She was a virgin too, though. She came over here and they wanted to give me that ass, nigga. That's the way. That's the straight up, nigga. And but Juanita, no, come on. It took that little girl, and she wasn't a little, she was, but I, you know, just cause Juanita right there. But Juanita seen what type of girls wanted to fuck with me, virgins, and put her in, but she'll be like, no. But that's before Lupe. So in other words, all her life, dog, she never wanted me to have a girl. She hated that with Lupita loved me so much, fool. And the only way I can prove that is the way she beat Vanessa. The way she beat her, it hurt my heart, fool. That's why I really knew who in the fuck she was. She really hated, nigga. She really hated. Imagine that, dog. And she looked just like Lupita, but she can't do that to Lupita, you know. And Lupita was way different, smart. That's why I ended up leaving Houston. Because Lupe kept on asking us to give her the contract that had that Mirwan hood, and Juanita didn't give it to her. So when my girl went to the meeting, they kicked her off Houston. We had to go live in. That's why I ended up in the valley. And me in the valley, and I had these two motherfuckers over here going looking for us, but me didn't live in the valley no more. Me were up in West Dallas. Me had a job, and here they come over there. What the fuck they looking for me for? What the fuck for acting like they love like that? And then the first thing that came out of Juanita's mouth when they came over there when I was living in West Texas, she told me, I'm gonna put your dad in an old foster home because he's like you know, like I live with him. I know how psychotic that nigga is. That's all lies, nigga. My woman died and I came back over here for I fucked up coming back over here, man. My whole world went upside down, nigga. That's what hurts me having anybody, dog. Cause anybody around me, like is connected in some way, somehow. Like nobody could hurt me if it was only me and my girl. It would have hurt me cause I lost my girl, but nobody could fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if Oscar would fuck with me, I don't give a damn. And my mother, well, it's okay. She can't hurt me, okay. But since they can't hurt me, they hurt my kids. And that's what hurts me, nigga. What I'm tied down to. And then amongst my kids, they were all against me talking. And then they go against what the people that fucking kicked them and didn't let them take a shower, go over there and they love it, dog, because they're doing shit against me, nigga. Like Vanessa didn't go to school. She wanted to throw me in jail, nigga. And I was the one that put her back in school because they kicked her out, nigga. And that's when she really got it. Because she was working at the store and she really got it. She said, damn, they gonna kill her. So I went, nigga, and she didn't, I didn't even talk to her. But I went with her and put her back in school. If it wasn't for me, she would not graduate, dog. She would not graduate if it wasn't for me. I put her back in school. I talked to her counselor because they kicked her out with me there. That's nah, I'm gonna get fucking just like Agustin. Just like Agustin, they're gonna keep him back a grade, and I went to school and talked for him. And they moved him up, and he passed, whatever. And I did the same thing with Vanessa. I hate for that little girl, but she passed because she ain't stupid, dog. But she was trying to hurt me, nigga. Evil that little girl, man. It hurts me, though. It hurts me that, you know what I mean, nigga? The love, man, that I have for him, but the fucking hateful, dog. And then that's fucking when she got. Now she just came on my birthday, yesterday, right before my birthday, and just spent me in front of my fucking son, nigga. Like, keep on after I'm telling him to stay away. And I got my big son living here. That's after he tried to kick my ass, nigga. And then that's after he said he's gonna come back from the army with my ass, nigga. And he did come back from the army. And then I said, what? And they came over there next door, though, and I said, and they told me, hey, my brother's here. He came, and I said, and he was like that. I went over there, though, and I told him, come on, son, we gonna go to the house over here. And nigga told me no, in front of Aiden. And he goes, nah. I said, damn. I said, all right. I said, all right, then, fuck it then. I came back over here and I said, Daisy and Vanessa and Amelia. I told man, I never want to reach them, man, nigga. And fine, like, tell me no, nigga. Cause man, he already came from here. He already came from fucking shitty ass people here. And we got on the house. That nigga told me no. I said, all right, fuck it. It was just Juanita, Oscar, Aiden, and Vanessa. All them niggas I hate for. Whoa. I told these little niggas over here, man, give them 3 months. Man, sure enough, here comes Houston. Man, I couldn't tell him no. I haven't lived here, but that's after the fact. After the fact, he tried to kick my ass. after the fact, he says he's gonna come back for the homie, kick my ass. But he didn't try to kick my ass, but he almost did when I, because, you know what I'm saying? I went over there, the little altercation with him and Vanessa, because the fucking Juanita, like, that's his fucking favorite grandson, that bitch, just a faker, you know what I'm saying? Hurting Vanessa over there, like, and then she kicks Agustina, and I brought him over here. He's still living right here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Living right here. That's after the fact he went with the fucking, go live with the lady, calling another lady mom. What a dumbass son. To come back over here and live here, and then he don't correct his little brothers and sisters, like tell him what's the right thing to do. I just want to see where he was at, because I had a fucking Zeus tell me that he's gonna turn 18 and come back and kick my ass. Ah, shit, that's the last. That's when I start losing it already. I had my 3 little kids away from everybody else trying to hurt me, fool. And I had a house. I said, man, I'm gonna protect this little palace, even though I ain't got no wonder water. It's better than being somebody trying to dictate my fucking life like little hoe ass bitches. Nah, nigga, that nigga. I told, he said, hey, tell your brother he's gonna have to kick my ass, you can take your title. And I was in my head, I figured he'll tell him, nah, Zeus, don't do that, because, you know, he already had experience, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, besides going with another lady, calling another lady, and to come back at my house, and that's after he didn't want to come back. That's in the COVID, but they kick him out, and he ain't got no essence. So, you know, you saying at my house, somewhere where you don't even supposed to be around, and I ask you to tell your brother you got to take the belt away from you, and that's what he said. Yeah, you got to. So in other words, he would love for one of these other kids to fight me, man. You think I want that lifestyle? You think actually, man, nigga, man, I had my kids far away from the city life. I didn't want to raise my kids in the Houston. I didn't want them to grow up to be hoes and bitches. And that's not what I called Vanessa at the beginning. But the life they're gonna live now is the shit they're gonna say that I told them, which I didn't, because that's the shit I didn't want them to live. And I can prove it. I got receipts, nigga. I had them in the country, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right before mom died, nigga, I promised her the same night before she died, come in Houston, and I promised her I would never bring Vanessa and Houston back to Houston. Because my wife had a feeling that they didn't treat Houston the way they were doing it. And I know, fucking Juanita, nah, no. Nigga, if I seen it firsthand, it was true whatever Guadalupe is feeling, you know what I'm saying? Evil ass fucking. I brought him over here with my daughter's ass, nigga.
For me, man. She made me pay her shit. She don't know.
Man, fuck these people, man. That's why I don't even supposed to be with this negative dog, because I could handle it. But I just get all up emotional in my feelings, because I got these fucking kids doing it, and I'm trying to, and then like, God, disrespectful, man.
You're a fucking thief. A fucking thief,
oh, man, I ended up bringing my kids back here. I told my girl never bring them, but I know she was going to pass away. And then I didn't want to bury her over there, because I didn't know if I was going to come back to the Houston. That's the only thing, you know. But I came back over here, fool. I should have never brought my kids. I should have just stayed over there and just kept my house and kept on working. Even though I lost my wife, I should have stayed there, but I wasn't thinking right, nigga. Because me, we're going to come back to Houston, but that's after Guadalupe got her doctorate, dog, because she's gonna be a psychiatrist, dog. She's gonna help out little kids with mental issues, because she went through the same shit I went through. That's why we were compatible for this fucking little girl. Vanessa tell me a couple days before my birthday, yeah, my mom was alive, you'd be saying, ah, you wish, nigga. She would have been a psychiatrist helping out kids with you, like mental, but nah, in reality they won't, because they won't be talking to me like this. And the only reason they do, because they had fucking Juanita and Oscar fucking dogging me every fucking day, not cooking in the kitchen, getting mad because I was commander evil. Yeah, I was living outside, man, with my refrigerator and that, man, fuck this. And I got these niggas all fucked up. Now I got a house out of nowhere, fool, because of love, because that's all I feared. It's a high part, and you know, and the only thing that hurts me is that people connected to me trying to hurt me, nigga. They can't fuck with me, but the only way they can fuck with me because they fucked up my kid now by fucking, you know, but that's what I tell them, like, y'all 18, I did my part, because that's what I promised at a high part. Let me live. Nigga, my daughter's about to turn 15 here in 4 months. Nigga, I'm 4 months away from going to live up under a bridge. That was my promise. I made a contract with the high power, but I always felt like he wasn't helping me. But in reality, it just barely down to me like 2 years ago. He's always been behind me, and my girl, dog. Because I've been locked up for all the high offenses where I'm just on the thin line, nigga, for anything.
Where you going? I said, man.
So it is proven there is a higher power, fool, and that's the truth.
Get the fuck out of there.
Whoever's controlling my vessel right now, it's not me, guys. It's a higher entity, fool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this ain't me, fool. But somebody seen so much fucking pain that I was going through, though, and at the time I really, I was already alone, nigga. I was at a dead end road, nigga. I was just in the back shack, making sure I had, how many more years to go? I had 4 more kids, but I don't know, I forgot. Oh, 5 more years. I had 5 more years. When I was living in the shack, I was telling them I got 5 more years. I had it in my head, because I was like a dead man walking. I was just alive dead, nigga, in the shack, nigga. I had a refrigerator out there, nigga, in the rain, sleeting snow, nigga. They didn't even work no, because it was getting flooded and rain. Them niggas was just making, just evil, Juana and Oscar, fool. But it was Juana too, fool. I thought it was just Oscar too, like, cause I was on my life, but it was Juana too. She loved it I was out there, fool. But I used to live out there because I didn't want to go to jail, because she was bucking up to me, dog. She was making me, like, she wanted me to hit her or something, dog. She was evil, fool. That's when I got scared, fool. I truly got scared. I just came out of fucking, I just took my shit to trial, fool. I was going through some shit right there, fool. And I didn't even touch that other bitch. You know, that's how dangerous that man can't even do it. But bitches pick up false accusations against me, and it's done. That's why I got scared of when that she went, and she was, God, she wanted to call, she was just bumping, pushing into me again, like, damn, dog. That's why I ended up in the shack. And when I was in the shack, fool, I slept in the chair, fool. I slept in a fucking chair like the way I am right now, fool. I ain't doing no better, but the only difference now that I'm in my own house, dog. I live in my own shack. I don't even live in this house that I got for my kids, nigga. I live in the back, fool. I've been living out in the back, nigga, and I sleep in a chair, fool. But this is my chair, this is my check, this is my house. That's the only difference, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was promised I would never give me a bed until I'm gonna give my kids the first bed, and I still haven't. You know, but I'm about to get in my house. And this is the house. I bought it. I forgot the 28th of this is ours already. Yeah, this is the best fucking birthday I've ever had, nigga. Cause right before my birthday, fool. Vanessa, I wish her, man. She is in her heart. That's why I need to talk to Oscar. Yeah, I guess that's the way she thinks, and maybe she hope it won't be nothing like that, but in her heart, yeah.
And he knows how it feels, how his fucking ass sister still now. He's condoning his fucking wife stealing from me. He condones because he knows.
Yeah, everybody knows, man. That's why everybody, like my hat, like the hat sisters. That's why I talk to Ruth. And after so many years, just so I could tell her how bad I'm doing, and it hurt me, dog, because I never talk to that bitch, because I know she's evil. That bitch, I threw me in the penitentiary, dog, and I barely came back and my woman died. She threw me to court. That's another bitch, dog. She does voodoo. And that's why when Juanita, that same fucking year, that same Christmas, Juanita took Ruth to the fucking Christmas, and I had Ruth call me and tell your mom it's not my father. And like they were giving each other a fool, but now I see it, but I knew fucking Ruth was a witchcraft little bitch. Now she's like a fucking counselor at her church, pinche puta. But I just called her out of nowhere, this fucking right after COVID, because I made a promise to myself. Cause I thought we were gonna die, fool, but we survived. So to me, I took it like we were reborn again, like Jesus. Cause I've always told people, man, we are God. I've always told them, you know, the Holy Spirit, the fire, the Father, the Holy Spirit, and the Son. That's us, nigga. I've always known that, nigga. We are God, nigga. You treat yourself like a God. You are a God, nigga.
A story to be told, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That's why your words are powerful, fool. That's why somebody's on my side, doctor, see me, because at the end when I was in the shack down, I was praying, I prayed to my own self, because I thought no high power looking after me. That's the way I felt, fool. I was out there in a shack, living in a chair, humiliating me. I done found my son, my oldest daughter came on talking about, what am I doing with my life? We only had one baby. Man, if I was evil like I'll go over there right now and tell her, what are you doing over there at your grandpa's house? Having kids, you already got 3 now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not like that, but I could do that, but I'm not like that. But you know the difference? But they're all evil just because they connected just because they were raised by Rue. Oh, fuck that. But I was trying to tell Rue, I ain't got no water, man. I got a 13-year-old little daughter with no water service over here, man. Come on. And it hurt me, but I had to see where Rue was at. And just because Rue went there, fuck again. Oh, fucking hell. But I was just trying to tell her where I was at, but she didn't. That bitch was evil. She told me, don't text me, don't call me. Like, I want to talk to you. Like, I was just going to tell her, how bad are you? Can you let the child support go? Because I would have been done finished paying child support if you would let me pay you when you take him to court. I was telling her in front of the fucking general attorney, in front of the general attorney, I was telling that little fucking Armani suit wearing motherfucker. He was just smiling at, and I was telling him right in front and back of the court in the room, just me and Ruth and a child support attorney in front of his fucking ass nigga, and he was just smiling. I told him, look at him, they don't give a fuck about your daughters. And he said it, he said, that's why I don't got no kids. And I just looked at him, and I just kept on talking about it. Hey, fucking Ruth didn't know how to extortion money. She wanted $125 a week, and the judges just had ordered me for $300 a month. That bitch trying to get fucking $500 a month. That bitch a extortion ass bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I took it like 2019. I died, and I told myself, man, man, what would you done different if you were alive? And I was thinking, man, I should have took Ruth back to court, man, you know what I'm saying? To prove the way she is with me, nigga. That's why I'm just applying pressure now, dog. But it's hard. My payments for this house almost over. Nigga, it was hard, fool. It's hard, dog. It was hard. I paid this house in 5 years, homeboys and homegirls. I did a contract and bought a house in 5 fucking years, and I only get $1,100 a month, homeboys and homegirls. I am your motherfucking, I'm gonna give y'all everybody your fucking hopes, nigga. Don't ever give up, nigga. No matter if everybody's against you, nigga. I did it, fool. It can be done. Even though there's no way to do it, fool. There's no way. There's no way to do it, but I did it, nigga. I'm proving witness, and that's why I'm saying my vessel was controlled by higher being, nigga. That's why higher put me right next door to them devils, and they hated me so much that they made my kids come over here, and they even kicked them out. They didn't even take a shower, but since school started, and that's a year after. But that's why they let them. But I still have it, nigga, cause I'm still on that love shit, and I had these niggas all hateful to everybody, and I hate it cause they all connected to me, so it make me feel weak, nigga. But they're already old, and I did it. The promise that I made, dog. Just let me make it to Daisy 15. Don't let me go to jail. And I've been to jail 3 times, fool, in major cases. And nigga, by some miracle, even with my second time DWI locked up, I got locked up on my 3rd DWI for my 3rd DWI, and only did 30 days when I signed 2 to 10 on my 2nd DWI, nigga. Tell me why, my nigga. Hey, that's why I know, nigga, it's a higher power took over my shit, cause I know, nigga. I wasn't even supposed to be out here, fool. But these niggas still be old ass niggas and acting like this with me. That's how, man, he just hurt, dog, but I'm getting rid of him. I don't know, nobody's ever gonna be hurt, but remember, man, I got this house for my kids, nigga. And the higher power, man, he helped me. He was on my side. There's no way, fool, but I did it, nigga. And niggas don't see none of that shit, nigga. Y'all still wanna hurt, nigga. And that's what my other older daughter did and pissed on my daughter. Knowing goddamn well, nigga.
They always been like that. No matter who. That's why when Zeus said, well, who
I was paying to my Vanessa, to Brittany and Stephanie in a good way without even calling and telling them, because I don't even talk to them, but like, I wasn't with the mother because she was a whore. And she was, fool. And still is. And she was a witch and hiding behind the church. And she was standing in front of that fucking the judge and told the judge, yeah, I want him to go to prison. Damn, nigga, I just had just buried my wife about 2-3 months prior to that. So that bitch wanted me to go to prison, and my kids would have been fatherless and motherless. I would have been alive, but the mom said, well, who did take care of it? She didn't give a fuck. That bitch don't give a fuck. Man, right now I'm chatting with this fucking child support, man. But I'm about to fucking finish paying that bitch out here because I already finished buying this house for these kids. But now not even the fucking kids are gonna stay here because they all fucking stupid. And they all whack, nigga. But it's just the only reason because of the fucking influence. The next door neighbor fucking animals, dog.
She's the one that kicked the fucking made her black eye.
It was hard for me, full thing kicking cooking that house, dog. I couldn't even, like, if I wanted to cook for me, I had to cook for little kids that want diapers, nigga.
And fucking motherfucking
Fucking pussy ass people, man.
With a big black eye. Cause she whipped her ass in the shower, kicking her in the shower, stomping on her. Oh, fuck ass, bitch ass lady. Oh, fuck you, man. You lucky I don't hit no fucking retard. You lucky I don't hit people like you, bitch. But how I wish, dog. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, that's how I let life take care of you, motherfucker. You an ugly ass fuck ass woman, nigga.
Yeah, real black heart, dog. Evil, fool.
You ain't even a parent, bitch. You can't even be a parent because you fucking working out your goddamn life.
People are evil, fool. People got black hearts, fool.
Can't even take care of us. How the fuck you gonna whip my dog?
Yeah, trying to make your nigga look bad. That was time to make a nigga look bad. Like, they can't no more, nigga. Not even my kids can make me look bad. Even though y'all feeling them with shit.
One day that you could throw her in jail and call her puta too, bitch. That's why they didn't give you a daughter, hoe. That's why they didn't give you a fucking daughter.
That's why. That's why, nigga.
Been, what the fuck?
And that's que used to tell my tío en Monterrey, a ti no te dieron hijos porque no te dieron alas, hijo de pinche madre. Tú quieres una hija para decirle puta con tu pinche madre, sea como mi hija, bastardo.
Over and out, tempo, baby, I'll be back. I got life to look out after. Too close. And it's hard, I see a lot of evil shit coming like it has been. The last 6 yards, baby. And then some, baby.
I need to check out what day was this. Damn. The titles IRS, CTS, and stimulus impact checks. Damn, I erased the date. But it was somewhere in 20, 22. No, it was 2022, January 9th. Somewhere around there. Yeah, that's right when school started. Yeah, cause these all these are recorded a while back, but I'm gonna start douching them out, nigga. All of these recordings I didn't do them yesterday, last month. I've been handling them for a while, dog. Yeah, I've been having a lot of recordings, dog, since 2019, dog. When COVID hit, and I promised myself, man, what would you have done different, Edward, if you were alive still? Because I figured me was going to die, nigga. But me all survived, no matter, dog. Look at me, no shower, haven't even cleaned my nigga up. You know how, man, I'm on another day. I'm like, oh, fucked up, nigga. But I'm holding on. And for the better, I'll go through this shit again. I'll buy another house, just to get away from the hellhole that I was in for no matter. Just like cause on this other side, now we got a house that nobody can get kicked out, and I'm gonna fix it up now and everything. My kids ain't know none of that shit, dog. They don't know what the fuck it took or what. They don't even know who raised them, dog. They don't know who did that, nigga. I did that, nigga. I did it, fool. I used to go pay the fucking payment with fucking Daisy was fucking 5 months old. Amelia 1 and Zeus in the care. So I carried one in my front pouch, one in my back, and then one in the stroller everywhere I went. And I ain't going nowhere besides just gonna make the payments. Cause I never had no money, dog, but I always had my kid. I was 24/7. I no babies. So only one time, for a couple of days, 2-3 days, I think, or a week, I'm not really sure. I have a cousin, Griselda. She took care of me. I was trying to go to college, dog. I did go to college for 3 weeks. Westwood College, fool. But I ran out of my financial circumstances. I didn't have enough to continue. I couldn't have enough gas money because we're out there in the Southwest. So I ran out of gas money, so I couldn't continue going, you know. But I signed myself out. I put myself into college. I was going for construction management or whatever, you know. I was trying even on top of that, trying to get out, but I couldn't because I couldn't make it to classes and no more gas, and it was expensive, you know, huh? Just the gas, and plus I didn't have no money, nigga. Yeah. And then besides, I needed the real reason too. I had to quit. Besides the gas was getting kind of steep. The truth, because I had to have, and I bought I already had the laptop. I had my printer, because I had classes, like class in my house, and I needed a computer, so I needed a line, and I lived in the garage because I lived in a tent. I lived in a tent when I got here because I knew that Oscar, you know, and all my kids. When as soon as I came over here, because I went back to work for a whole month, but I had Oscar calling, crying, like acting like he's crying. Hey, nigga, come and take care of the kids. That nigga wasn't take care. No, Juanito was always working. When I came back, they all have mosquito bites. Besides, on one of them occasions, Aiden's wife at the time, she came by the house and they were all at the house by themselves. And Daisy was only 4 months in a fucking crib, and Oscar was out there in the store playing the